Okay guys, we have just tons of cream and liquid highlighters here. These are all high-end luxuries, so let's get started. We're gonna start off with some from Cover FX. I don't think I've purchased either of these. I believe this one came for, wait, this one was free with a purchase over the holidays, and this one, I can't remember, but I know that because these are like, what, $40+, I don't think I would have just bought these like that. So we have Aurora, Celestial, Rose Gold, and Mirage. Okay, so on the top you've got some swatches. Top left is Sunlight, and then next to it is Celestial, and on the bottom you have all the fun glittery ones. Let me see if I'll blend these out a little bit. Okay, so they're blended out a little more there. So the top two, I mean, I like them, and I guess Makeup Revolution has duped them, so I actually think I like the Makeup Revolution ones more because these are very pigmented. So I guess for blending a foundation, maybe that works out. And I guess, again, like I would probably apply them to my hand and then use a beauty blender if I wanted to use them as a highlight. But the bottom glittery ones, I think I'm gonna save and mix them with body oils because I don't really like the way these would look on my face, and I'm not really crazy about the colors either, but I mean, they're here. And again, like I don't think I really bought them. I think I bought the minis. Maybe the minis were like 50% off and they're like more over the holidays or something, so I got suckered in, but yeah. This is from Incredible. It's called You Glow Girl. Let me see if there's a shade name. Cosmic Blur. So it was this iridescent jelly, and I was kind of like, all right, is it just me? But I feel like a lot of stuff that this brand Incredible is coming out with, like I like their stuff, but I don't love their stuff. So whenever I get stuff, I tend to like return it because I'm not like crazy about it. But this, I guess I just never returned. This is something I don't really use on my face, but I would probably keep it to use on the body. Let's see, there might be a lot of stuff here where it's like not technically decluttered, but it is decluttered from the makeup collection to go into the body collection. I think this is one of those products. The Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I love this product so much. I feel like with this product, people either love it or hate it. It's just like, either you really love the glow and you know how to use it and you try to use it whenever you can, or you're just like, it's just another glowy primer or something. You know what I mean? So I have shades number 3 here and number 4. I wouldn't say that one is like darker per se. This one's like peachier and this one's more golden to me, like even more of like a foundation shade. You know what? I'm gonna try using these as foundation one day, just like these two. Ugh, I love this as a base. I love mixing it with foundation. I love using it just as a highlight. My favorite way is probably just as a highlight, but I mean, I love all 3 ways. So let me give you swatches. The top is 3 and the bottom is 4. So again, you can see like 3 is just kind of peachier and the bottom is more yellow toned, but so love. This on the skin gives you the most natural, beautiful looking highlight ever. Yeah, I'm really tempted to try and use this foundation. All right, guys, we need to speed this up. All right. This is the Smashbox Halo Highlighting Wand. I do really like this. This is a very like natural highlight. So if you want something super easy, this looks really good. This is the YSL Touche Eclat Glow Shot. This was sent to me and I do like it. It's very smooth, so I almost feel like this is a really excellent one to mix with foundation, although I just never use it that way. There's something about things that come in tubes. I just want to use them on my body. Is that just crazy? That's just how I feel. This is the Anastasia Liquid Glow in the shade Pearl. I think this was also free. Like, it came in like a Ulta like bundle bag when I made a purchase, and I'm really excited for it because it's really pretty. Again, like I just veer away from things in tubes because I just don't think of it as like for the face, but I love this. It's really beautiful. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. Again, this was probably like a freebie. There is no shade name on here, so I really can't tell you much outside of that this is what it is. The last item is the Algenist Reveal Concentrated Luminizing Drops. This is so pretty. This is in the shade Pearl. So there are swatches of everything. Let me turn the lights down. Okay, left to right. So on the very left is the Smashbox. That one really just blends into my skin. You can see it's a little darker. And then the one next to it is the YSL Touche Eclat. That one's like very translucent. You can see like it kind of blends into my skin. So the second swatch, I know you can like barely see, but it's very sheer. The third swatch is the Anastasia Pearl Glow. I really like that. I guess that's the lightest shade, but it's like a neutral like beautifulness. And then the fourth one is the Becca. That is actually like so pretty. I don't know why I don't use it. I mean, probably because it's in a tube. And then the last one is the Alginist. So I think I'm gonna keep all of them, but the YSL one will go in like the body category. Last two in the liquid category, we have this little Dermablend sample that I got. And then this is the Marc Jacobs. It's in the shade Do You, so it's the lighter of the two that he has. And this Dermablend one, unlike the Cover FX one, this one separates, so you have to shake it up before you use it. So I don't know if I really like that. Oh, you know which one is horrible? The Laura Geller one. The Laura Geller Liquid Illuminator is, I don't want to cuss, but like, it was just so bad. I got it in a kit, and it was like water. And even when you shook it up, it was like, that was so disappointing. This stuff I love. I know there's like a darker shade. I've actually seen the darker shade at like TJ Maxx, so you know, keep your eyes out. But this is such a beautiful product, such a beautiful color. So there's the Dermablend on one end. I mean, it was a sample, so it's not like I got to choose my shade. So I'll probably move that to the body category, and then of course there's the Marc Jacobs. I love it. It has just a little bit of yellow in it. Oh, so good. Okay, we're getting a little bougie here. We have two from Hourglass, one from Chanel, this one's from Surratt, and this one's from YSL. For Hourglass, I have Champagne Flash on this side and Gold Flash on that side. These are so pretty. They're like probably one of my favorite like cream highlighters ever. Okay, this one from Chanel is in the shade Sculpting. They released two of these. It's pretty transparent. And it's so beautiful. I saw it on like an Instagram video, like a makeup artist was sharing it, and I just was like, I need to have it. I don't know if it's still available. I bought it this year, like very recently, so obviously everything will be linked below. This is from Surratt, and it is stunning. The shade is Diamante, and I believe this is like marketed as having actual diamonds in it, but I don't know about that, but it is beautiful on the face. Like, I love it so much. This one from YSL is in the shade number 1. I picked this up off of Selfridges. It is like a gel powder, like really beautiful. So those are swatches. We have Hourglass on the left. In the middle is the Chanel, which is like a wet look one in Sculpting. And then you have the Surratt, which is like diamondy. And then the last one is the YSL. Okay, so again, Hourglass, and then the center, the Chanel, is so pretty. And then you move over to the Surratt. Like, you can really see like the little specks of like diamondiness. And then the last one is more, I don't want to say it's like pigmented, but it's not like translucent the way the other ones are. That's the YSL. Okay, the next four, we have two from Laura Geller, Nudestix and Flesh Beauty. Okay, on the left is Ballerina and the right is Gilded Honey from Laura Geller. I think these are better as powders. They don't really, I think they're darker when they're in this like stick form, so I'm probably gonna declutter these. This is Hey Honey from Nudestix, and this is really pretty. It doesn't have a lot of pigment. I don't feel like it's like ba-bam, it's more natural, and then you get a brush, which is nice. And lastly, from Flesh Beauty is the shade Startle. And I just picked like the lightest shade because I kind of wanted to just check it out. I don't know. Ulta has been doing a lot of promotions in the past year, and Flesh Beauty as like a brand has been included in a lot of them. And that's how I got to try out a lot of their stuff. Their powder highlight is great. Their lipsticks are great. And I really like this one too. So left to right, we have Laura Geller, and then Hey Honey and Startle. So you can see the Laura Geller, they're okay. And then Hey Honey kind of blends in for my skin tone, and Startle is just really striking. I really like it. It is kind of like a wet look So in case, you know, some people like that and some people don't. Okay, last of the stick highlighters, we have by Terry. This was sent to me. Amber Lights, I think. So a brush on one end. And while I like this, again, there's this by Terry smell that's like in everything that I don't like. So I'm gonna declutter this. Okay, this is the Becca. It's the Glow Love Glaze stick, I believe. So it looks like it has like a lot of color, but it actually is kind of sheer. I really like this. It's like one of those wet look ones. This is the Natasha Face Glow in 01. I'm really confused as to how to use this. I'll show you the swatch. It's like it's a dense stick. I don't know how to explain it better, but like obviously all sticks are solids and they're dense, but this one like it like has grip. Like when I put my finger in it, I have to like smush it around and I don't know. And this is from Smashbox and it came in a contour kit and this was like the highlight in it. So I just kept it in like my highlight drawer. I'm gonna declutter this because it's old. I got the kit a long time ago and these probably smell funky, possibly. So swatches. So right here is the by Terry. Outside of the smell, the coloring is like really pretty, but it's more like a bronzer topper for me. And then in the center here, I don't know if these are gonna show up, is the Becca Wet Look one. And then the last one is the Natasha Denona, which really blends into my skin and it's the lightest shade, which is confusing for me, but it doesn't really give off that much glow. And then that's the Smashbox. Yeah, I think this shows it off better. So whatever about the by Terry, the center Becca one I think is so pretty. It's very similar to the Chanel one, under light. And then the last one you can see like next to the glowy one is the Natasha Denona. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I'm going to declutter that one, and then obviously the Smashbox. So these next two I wanted to share with you together. This is the Diamond Glow from, or How Many Carats, right? From Fenty, and this is the one that Stila came out with. So there's regular lighting, and ooh, okay. I think the Stila one actually gives off more color. The Stila's on the right and the Fenty's on the left. I mean, they're both pretty. I mean, I'm keeping both of them, so it doesn't matter. These are the Stila Heaven's Hue. This one is in Kitten and this one's in Brilliance. I love them equally, use them equally. These are a go-to highlight for me whenever I'm just like, I don't know, but they just look so good on the skin. Those are swatches. If they're both still on, like, what is it? I think Nordstrom Rack is doing them for like $10, like $9.97. I'll link it below if it's still there. Otherwise, I mean, I'll just link Sephora and Ulta for you, but I love these. Stila's actually doing 25% off their site. I don't know if the promotion's still going on, but for holidays, they released another trio of colors that I think are very interesting. So I'm excited to get that because I think I only paid like 20 bucks for it, which is pretty exciting, but I love these. I can't tell you enough how much I love these. Okay, so this wasn't done on purpose, but I'm decluttering all of these. This is the Girlactik Skin Glow in Glamorous. I just think the shade is off for me. I like the formula, but when you see the swatch, you'll realize why I'm decluttering it. This is the Lancome Glow Subtil in Buff Lights. They don't even make this anymore. I probably got this like maybe even 4 years ago. I really love this, but I'm gonna declutter because it's old. And I mean, it's basically just exactly like ColourPop, so I'm not really confused about what happened there. This is Edward Bess Afterglow. I've just had this in my collection for so long. It's like solid now. It's like not creamy. And this is Winky Luxe in Bronze Bombshell. I keep trying to find a way to like keep this in my collection because I love the shade. I just think the shade doesn't look good on me because it's like kind of gray. So from left to right, the Girlactik. You can see it's like almost my skin tone and a little blushy. The second one is the Lancome, which is pretty, but I mean old. The third is the Edward Bess, and that's probably more of a summer shade for me anyway. And the last one is the Winky Luxe. You can see it's kind of like, gives off a gray, cool tone, like if a contour were cream and metallic, that kind of vibe. So, I mean, these are all going. Okay, Tom Ford and Piene Sole. I'm keeping this in my collection until it goes bad. I love it so much for summer. It is so beautiful. This looks like it's in a Chanel compact, but it's just something I've decluttered, not decluttered, unpanned. Oh my God, I can't think of the word. There's a word for like what people do to depot. Wow. Okay, so this is a Cover FX cream highlight. Remember when Cover FX did like those like 4 pans and there was like one for like every shade tone? I picked it up when it was on sale at Sephora for like 20 bucks or something, but the only thing I really liked in there was this cream highlight. So I'll try and link below the one I got it from, but love this, keeping it. We have 2 things from RMS. This is their guys, I've been filming declutters all day today. This is in the Master Mixer, and this is in Living Luminizer. This is stunning. I love this so much. It looks so beautiful. I'm probably gonna like declutter the Master Mixer because it doesn't work for my skin tone. Oh my God, guys, I swear I'm never buying any more stuff from Lila B. I put in an order because their website was doing like 40% off, and I already showed you guys the bronzer, and this just came in recently. This is the highlighter, and it is really beautiful, but like the packaging is so heavy that you have to like keep the box, right? Anyway, that's what it looks like. So those are swatches. The Tom Ford is the first one. It looks really dark because it's kind of a translucent formula slash texture, so I made it really dark so you could see it. The second one is the Cover FX, like literally so beautiful. Then we have over here is the Master Mixer, and then the Living Luminizer, which you're not gonna see, so I'll hold the light up, or I'll turn the lights down for those. And then the last one is the Lila B. Okay, so there you can see everything. Like seriously, the second one is the Cover FX, and I love that so much. And the Master Mixer from RMS is actually really pretty, but it just doesn't give off any light on my face, but it does give off light when I shine a light to it. The Living Luminizer is that wet look one, and the last one on the end is the Lila B. Okay, so this is the declutter pile. This section is actual declutters, and then this section is like decluttering, but then going into like the body, body category for summer. And these are all the keeps. So I actually think I did pretty good here. I actually was surprised. I had like no plans going into this as to what was going to happen, because I figured highlighters I would like really discover what I really enjoyed or wanted to keep based on swatching. So I'm very happy with this. Moving on.